What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be doing Cluedo Chooses my birthday TBR. I'm so excited for this TBR, like you have no idea. So in February it is my birthday and I'm very excited. I'm going to let you know the book that won my book haul revisited was Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes, and so I will be getting to this in February sometime, and if I can fit this on the TBR then I will, but otherwise I'll just read it separately. I really don't have too much to say aside from the fact that I'm super excited for this TBR, and I'm gonna do it a little bit differently, and I just want to show you the roles first. So we'll talk through how we did with January, pick out our big books, and then dive into the whole collection of roles, and then I will talk through what prompts I got. So enjoy! Hello, so welcome to talking through how I went with January's TBR. I'm going to keep the squares as mood reads, so I've mood read my way through the two squares that I landed on. I'm gonna go through the rooms and we'll mark off on the sheet. So for the first room, which is a study, I had Dark Cover and I read The Slow Regard for Silent Things by Patrick Rothfuss. And then for oldest book on TBR, I read The Tower on the Rift by Ian Irving, which is the second half of this. So it's a bind up of two books. So let's reveal what the study cards are. First is Mrs. Peacock and the other is The Conservatory. So coming over, Peacock and Conservatory. So jumping over to the hall, we have been putting off for over a year. I read Eldest by Christopher Bellini, and for a sparkly gold silver cover, I read 1,000 Ships by Natalie Haynes. For the foiling on the cover, makes it all sparkly. So let's have a look at the first card here is Colonel Mustard, and the second is The Rope. And then over in the kitchen, we have a small book, which I read Animorphs 36, The Mutation, I believe. I read 3 of them, so. And then for Revolver, I read The Trauma Cleaner by Sarah Krasanostin, and that's that. So I get to reveal these two. The first is Mrs. White, and the other is The Ballroom. Cool, so we knocked off half the suspects. And The Ballroom. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly get rid of these and Ash and I will draw our big books and see how we go, and then we'll dive into play. It's getting down. It's not good. Okay.
You have to clear some out of there.
Oh yeah, I do.
I mean, I'll unhole.
Yeah. Quite a few actually. You're going, should I match? No, I'm gonna do a blue because that's my favorite color and it's my birthday month.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think this is a new one. Oh, I'm scared. What? Why are you... Have you seen yours?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, that concerns me. Considering I can't even get into mine.
I got Ink Spell.
Ooh!
Or by Cornelia. I think I've had Ink Death twice, and now Ink Spell.
It's telling you need to read it.
You just have to figure out which one would...
I don't like your facial expression. I don't like it. I don't.
How have you done this to yourself?
I'm scared. I told you it was a fucking new one.
You were right. It's a very new one.
Sheet. Sheet. So I got A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. Well, that was on your reading plans for this month.
We can read it together.
We can. I can be your audiobook if you want.
You can read it out to me.
We can take that would actually be kind of cute if it'd take us fucking forever.
You would.
There are options.
They are. They certainly are options.
I should have gone with a nut blue.
No.
But I did do like one of each color for all my new ones, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on to roll number 1. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2. So these blank spaces are just mood reads. That was a mistake. On to roll number 2. Oh shit. Okay, on to roll number 3. Oh, for the love of God. Oh my God. On to roll number 4. Finally! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we're gonna get some books. The first prompt for this room is going to be, oh, Scribd. Okay, I don't really use Scribd anymore, but that's okay. I will make this work. And our second prompt is the lead pipe. So basically I can interpret this how we did like the whodunit-a-thon and whatever fits the bill. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 4 or more. Please, for the love of God. I beg of you. On to roll number 5. Oh my fucking God. Okay, I'm just gonna go 1, 2. And that's it for this round of Cluedo. Holy shit. Fuck me. Cool. So, yeah, I got 2 prompts. That was it. So I had this idea of mood reading my way through the rest of the month. However, there has been a vlog series that I really wanted to try, and that is 1 Week, 1 Shelf, which I found from Books with Emily Fox, and I've wanted to implement it for the longest time. Like, I think it's going to be so fun, and I finally have the opportunity to do it because I only got the 2 prompts. So I'm going to talk through the 2 books that I have picked for my prompts, and then I'm going to do a random number generator for my bookshelves. We'll go have a look, see how many shelves, and then generate a shelf from there and see how we go. I will also be putting the books that I talk through back on the shelves, so then they have a chance of being picked, and if not, then it's fine, I will just roll with it. So I'm thinking of either, depending on if I can get these books in, if I can get the books in, it will be 5 weeks of February, and if not, then I'll do 4 weeks with the shelves and then 1 week just reading what I need to. The first prompt that I got was Scribd, and for that I've gone with A Chorus Rises by Bethany C. Murray, and I'm very excited to continue on with this duology and finish it off. I believe it's a duology, I could be mistaken on that, but continue on with the series regardless, and it is on Scribd, so I could do that. These are flexible books, so if I read another book that fits and I'm not going to have time to get to this, I'm happy to swap it out, that's fine. But fingers crossed that I can, and this is the priority that I'd like to have. And the other prompt I got was lead pipe, and so for this I'm going to read A Day, A Fuller Night by Samantha Shannon. This is set prior of the Orange Tree, and Ash and I are, fingers crossed, going to be buddy reading it. We might like read it aloud to one another, it just depends on how it goes, but I definitely want the opportunity to get this in for the week because oh lordy. And it's lead pipe because if you're hitting someone over the head with a lead pipe, it's going to be chunky. That's what we've done for the whodunit readathon, and so I wanted to carry it over into this because it's a beast. So these 2 are my Cluedo choosers. This is for my book haul revisited, and then I also need to read 3 Animorphs to stay on track to complete that by June. So this is the mandatory stack, which totally doable. So I did originally I filmed an entire different TBR talking through potential mood reads, setting like different criteria that I'd like to hit. I'm trying to juggle in all these different readathons and challenges, so I have to be careful in what I'm selecting, especially with doing this. I have no idea how it's gonna go, so this is gonna be fun. But yeah, all chaos aside, well, we'll let all non-chaos aside really, let's figure out where I'm gonna be reading from. So I have my book trolley, my graphic novels, which I'll just count all as one because that's equivalent of a shelf, my rainbow shelf, my author spotlight, my standalones, my first series, the remainder of my series, my classic and non-fiction, and then Ash has 2 shelves. I feel like I can't count, but we'll go with 10. So the first 6 are in this room, and then the other 4 are out in the living room. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, So I'll put my screen recording beside us. I'm so scared. Okay, here we go. Generate. Okay, so that's Ashes. Okay? And the reason I'm doing this one book, one shelf, I'm going to pick the first shelf in this video, so then I can pick the books now, and we're away for the first week of February, so I will take the books with me. So that's why it's in this video and not just starting off a fresh vlog and doing it there, but then each week, at the end of each week, I will pick a new one from there. So this is bookshelf 10, Ashes, which is why I panicked. Yeah, I am so scared. So I'm gonna pick a shelf between 1 and 3 and then pick some books, and this will be what I'm reading for that week, depending on how we go. So once again, I've got my number generator and we're doing it between 1 and 3. I'm so scared to look. And here we go. Oh, okay, I can deal. So that's number 1. I've DNF'd the Red Rising series. I've read The Alchemist, Stardust, American Gods. So it's basically like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Oh no, and Mrs. Death, if I feel like it, or if I did want to continue with Morningstar and just get it done. So I'm staring at things and going, yes, I definitely want to read the Thursday Murder Club, and I would love to get to Uncommon Type, so that's good. I might just pick those. Is murder a verb?
I mean, yes. It certainly can be.
I want to pick small ones. I'm basically ignoring I Am a Pilgrim and the Doors of Perception, even though that's super easy and super quick. I'm not going to do Morningstar. I don't want to do that to myself. Okay, so for this shelf, I'm going to pull 3. I can read them or swap them out, but here we go. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I didn't really want to start a new series, but I do definitely want to read this, and it will go towards my book hauls, so that's fine. Uncommon Type by Tom Hanks. I desperately needed to read this for my self-destruct, so it's good that I'm going to get to it. And Boy Swallows Universe. I've been putting this off for the longest time, so.
Me too.
Maybe it's about time I actually do the thing. These are the 3 choices that I have from there. I'm basically going to say I only need to read 1, as if I'm doing the mood reads, I'll put flowers in and then can put other things. So yeah, the goal is to read 1, but hopefully I'll get to these 3. And then if I finish these in the week, which I probably won't because we will be in Sydney doing a lot of shit, I can pick the other ones that I was actively avoiding. So cool. All right, this didn't go horrendously. So this is the start of my TBR, plus 3 Animorphs. So yeah, if I had to prioritize one out of these, I will go with Uncommon Type by Tom Hanks, but I'm pretty happy. I think it's going to be an interesting reading month, and I will be vlogging the experience and then picking the next shelf. And I would really like to move away from this section. Over into that section would be great, which is my series continuations. It's all good, we'll make it work. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited to get to for February, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!